Welcome back, guys. I'm back. Look, Bob is back. We decided to take a week off from our very, very busy schedules and go on a nice little road trip to the Pacific Northwest, to Washington. But we're in the foothills region of Alberta. We are very close to the BC border. And then just around the corner, you can see the Rocky Mountains. Oh, there they are. They're coming out. Beautiful. Yeah, so the goal for today, I think, is to get into Spokane, Washington, where we will spend the night at a Walmart.
That's it. We're all eating up. We're all listening to music. We're all feeling great.
That's our. This is where we're sleeping for the duration of the trip. It's gonna be interesting. I don't think we can fit, and then we have a bunch of shit here. So
I think we'll just have to put it in the front seat.
It'll work. This is our car. This is our whip. We got an Acura, which does. We're doing what? 11 liters per 100 kilometers, but it also takes premium, so it's kind of inefficient. Anyways, stay tuned, and yeah.
Colombia.
Alrighty, so we've just driven into British Columbia. We've officially left the foothills, and we are in the Rocky Mountains. We're gonna stop in Fernie, I think, in a little bit, just stretch our legs, maybe check out the local brewery, and then we will be on our way to the border.
Oh, there's a scale.
How's the driving been?
It's open. It's wonderful. So far, the seal for the window
We have it right here.
fell off and I had to catch it. And also, if I go like 60, between like 60 and 70, there's like something wrong with the gears, but it shakes like a mother. And other than that, the brakes are soft and everything else is good.
Woo! We're doing 10.8. We're going that way, and then we're going to the border with Idaho. Once we cross Idaho, that way.
Nie wierzę, nie wierzę, nie wierzę!
Tulipanie czeka sobie na śniadanie.
A Maja!
My turn to drive. We're
10.1, 10.1, not bad at all, not bad at all.
my job is to drive down to the border.
Oh guys, look, restaurant and brew house. We should go to a brew house. We haven't been in there such a long time.
You're right. Look at you. So we just quickly pulled over from the highway. We're like maybe 30 kilometers away from the border with Idaho, because the view here is pretty sweet. Look at that. You got nice mountain, nice lake. We're gonna fly the drone around here and catch the beautiful view. So we're like 1 kilometer away from the US border. You can actually see it right there. Hopefully the process goes very smoothly and we're in and out in 5 minutes. I will check in with you right after.
I've never done this before, and apparently I've never been on live television before.
I'm gonna have to steal your Borat idea. Welcome to USA!
Duty free. Oh, there's a duty free?
Oh, US border. That means flagga.
We're in Idaho!
So we made it into Idaho. The process was pretty smooth, but the guy was kind of bitchy about oranges, tangerines, and some avocados that our mums gave us, because he mentioned his avocados.
I'm so stupid.
So we have to throw them out.
He was about to let us go, and I'm like, I got avocados. And he's like,
Avocados can't go.
Bro, you said for citrus. He just wanted my avocados.
I know he's probably eating them now. It's such a dumb rule, because all our avocados probably come from Mexico and they get the same avocados as us.
Probably from California, man. We got them avocado. He just wants us to buy new ones, that's all. But the thing is, okay, I have like 4 avocados, and when I noticed, because I thought I was just being like smooth about it, because he was like, the guy was tense. So I was like, oh, I also have an avocado. Because I thought that would be like, that's so clearly not a citrus fruit, and I thought he was just gonna be like, okay, never mind, just a bunch of losers with avocados. But then he's like, no avocados. And I'm like, no freaking way, man. So I'm like, you know what? I have 1 avocado. Bro, can we get in trouble for smuggling avocados and publicizing it?
Did you smuggle them in?
No.
So no, stupid question. You took them from us. Alrighty, so we've pulled up to Sandpoint, Idaho, where we will be sleeping for the night in this wonderful Walmart parking lot. This is our little whip. We're gonna go maybe get something to eat. Oh, there's the driver.
Well, shit. I saw my matches.
It's not too bad. We bought ourselves some traditional American beer. We got the Coors Banquet. We got chicken. And we learned how to speak the native tongue
That is fucking
of the America.
disgusting.
Yeah, I don't know. This is home for tonight.
See y'all later.
Show you guys a little bit of what our sleeping car looks like. So we fitted all the windows with this like emergency blanket thing. We cut it up and then we just taped it up. And it's actually quite warm in here. Like I'm not even wearing a coat. I just got my shirt on. And I'm doing perfectly fine. This is great. Watch the movie. We still have our faithful Coors Banquet. And we learned that every Walmart in America lets you sleep in their parking lot for free, which is really good. So yeah, I guess we'll see you in the morning. Hello guys, day 2. We've woken up. Yeah, but we actually slept really well. It was quite comfortable. You're right. Guys, I just want to show you the view here. In what is this town called again? Insert name of town. Forgot what it's called. Yeah, that's the Walmart. This is where we slept. And now we are on our way to, I think, Leavenworth, Washington. It's a nice little Bavarian town, but before we're gonna find a diner, get some breakfast, and find a restroom to use. So once again, we're back from the Big Old Blue. Show you guys a little haul. We got some big white bread. I was very intrigued by this because it's just like the epitome of American food.
I like my
Some
my
water,
bread like I like my women.
Javalia coffee, jelly, peanut butter, and then we got some oatmeal, which we've already eaten. Really cool.
Welcome to Wisconsin. No, fuck.
Washington! Spokane County.
I'm jinxed.
Hello boys and girls, this is our first stop here in Washington. We are at Spokane.
Why do you always take your GoPro out when I take my phone out?
Look at this, we're at the beautiful Spokane Falls, Washington Water Power. There's some sort of gondola rides there.
Water power is a dam.
It's a pretty cool spot, but you can definitely see the change demographic as soon as you drive in from Idaho to Spokane. You can tell this is like a liberal state. A lot more homeless people. We didn't see any in Idaho, which is actually like ridiculous. So we're gonna go that way because we see some sort of church, which might be cool to see. And then we'll explore for a bit, and then we'll get back in the car, which we left right there in a free parking spot. Let's go. So this is some pretty crazy stuff. We just found a Masonic temple. I've never seen one before. But look at this, they got some sort of different pharaoh here. There's the evidence, Masonic temple. And then you can see their sign.
Mason sign?
We found Abraham Lincoln. Oh! I am standing on a big thing. Do you know what this is? Well, you'll see in a second. Whoa! A radial flyer! Whoa. Look how big it is! So big! My smart friend here did something very smart. Oh, poshikashe.
No, no! Stop me!
So we decided to take the scenic route from Spokane to Leavenworth, so we hopped off the interstate, and the scenery has drastically changed. We're no longer in forests and mountains. We are in dry land. I don't know, prairies. Got some greenery. There's still crops growing, which is pretty. So a while back while driving, we came up with the plan that whenever we see something interesting on the side of a highway, we must pull over. So far, McBob has failed to do that. This is why I've been driving recently, because I'm a lot better at pulling over. And I found this wonderful little western town. Look at this. Black Bear Motel and RV Park. It's got this beautiful mural. It's super windy here because there's absolutely zero trees to block any of the wind. It's wonderful. There's so many like tumbleweeds on the road. And just take a look at this beauty thing here. Wow. Oh! Michigan! But yeah, honestly, it's a pretty cool place. We took the scenic route, and this is kind of exactly what I wanted to see. The Midwest Hotel. Got the saloon, you got the jail. Got the trading post over there. Oh my. Look at that, guys. We found a brothel. Carriage here, it's the Cowboy Express. Look at this guy. Wow. So once again, we stopped here along our journey in a tiny little town called Wilbur in Washington. We went to a thrift store and I found a couple goodies. So I got a Tex Ritter record, and then I got a record of this Montana Slim Gentleman, a Daily Planet book, East Coast Australia, might come in handy one day, and then True Grit and Indiana Jones. One of you see that. Miłosierdzia dostąpią, błogosławieni miłosierni, albojoni miłosierdzia dostąpią.
Gdyby nam Pan nie odpuścił win, któż ostać by się mógł, lecz On przebacza przeto i my czyńmy jak nasz Bóg. Błogosławieni miłosierni, albowiem oni miłosierdzia dostąpią.
Good morning, it's another beautiful day here in Wetanachi, Washington. Got our good old faithful Big Old Blue. You can see the beautiful mountains here of Wetanachi. Night number 2, sleeping in the car. Great success. It was actually pretty comfortable. We made it better than the night before. And then right now we are going to make ourselves some coffee with the lovely AeroPress and the coffee we bought at the Big Old Blue. And then for the rest of the day, we are going to go to Leavenworth, which is a nice little Bavarian town, which was settled by some Germans. And then we're going off to Seattle. What do you have to say about that?
Absolutely.
Perfect.
I washed my bits and bits this morning. I feel wonderful, and little does my toes know, my underwear and a sleeping bag.
Show you guys what breakfast looks like here at the Big Old Blue parking lot. Our coffee's done.
Biscuit.
So we're making some soup here.
There's so much shit stuck to the bottom. It's
So-
not good.
Look, Bob, a couple years ago when you worked at a thrift store, he picked up these soups, which are like, what's it called? People that like prep for the end of the world keep these, I think. And they look like they should be good. They look kind of like gourmet and expensive. And then there's also this freeze-dried beef, but apparently it's quite bad. So we
That's because I never cooked it properly.
threw in some
Once I did it like a
soup
a
things.
dehydrated meal, as in I just added water and stirred it around and tried to eat it. It was wonderful.
Yeah, but it looks like a dough. We just hit 1,000 kilometers.
That's crazy. That's very nice, hey?
Very nice. So we finally made it. We are in Leavenworth, which is a nice little Bavarian town here in central western Washington. And we are going to find out why it is German. Where did they come from? Why are they here? Who told them they could come here? Did you ask the Germans to come here?
No, they invaded just like they do everything else.
Patrzcie jaki Niemiec, no.
Just kept dancing.
So after spending an hour at the thrift store because he was trying to buy stuff, we decided we were going to leave Germany and go to Seattle.
Okay,
You got roasted.
So
I think
buddy,
it's Big White Bread hour.
Was about to buy a book about Trump because he is a Trump lover.
What are you
right.
talking about? Biden Harris forever, man.
That's right.
I love my Joe Biden. What is up with it?
What's up with it?
So we stopped along the way here to Seattle. And we found this beautiful river here. Look at this.
Yeah, we found.
I told you to pull over.
The two of us.
I told you to.
You're lying. Don't lying now. What's up with it?
Vanilla face. It's very cool. We passed through like a different, totally different climate. We were in the mountains with tons of snow, and we actually passed through a ski resort. And then suddenly we are no longer in the mountains and no more snow.
Yeah.
Look at that. Magic.
It's crazy. We've changed climates like 4 times since we left. Since we left this morning, because I guess the German town was already in the mountains.
Hey. Horrible exposure. Okay, guys, we found the first Starbucks ever in Seattle. It was a pretty cool lineup, but we're not gonna go stand because we're not big Starbucks fans.
Because we're white, but we're not.
And this is the Pike Place Market. It's world famous. Now we're gonna go buy something.
Why didn't you tell me when I was recording, huh? Yes, just forget.
Squishy.
Yeah. Then she's just got the quiverish. Nie podoba mi się to, że ja tylko wyjmuję ten jak ty wyjmujesz ten. Przez to mamy dokładnie to samo kurwa na naszych kurwa kanałach.
What a cool store that still requires masks. Interesting world we live in. So we found a Steinway & Sons gallery. And Maciek was saying that they're like cars. They're very expensive. They're apparently the most expensive pianos in the world. Open for business by appointment only. Beautiful.
Yeah, because I mean, some of these pianos probably go for
A couple $100,000.
well, those are like the higher end ones, but yeah, I guess.
Wow.
The most expensive Steinway & Sons, I believe, is like $3.5 million, but it's a piece of art. It's a guy's piece of art, man. I think you buy something that's...
I suspect that sleep is a missing part of that explanatory equation. But
I teach medical students, and they're phenomenal, but
and the way the program runs is that we always start with the first couple of hours of deep sleep. So we're just going to begin act number 1, scene 1. At the end of our REM sleep period of the 90-minute cycle, almost everybody...
Alrighty, boys, so a bit of a change in scenery today. No more Walmart. We're going to Costco. We went to a truck stop because we thought it would be nice to get a shower because it's been a couple of days. But it's like $20.
Keys? You
And
got keys?
Keys in my pocket.
Oh my fuck.
And Bob said that we're not sleeping in a car just to pay $20 for a shower. So we decided to stay dirty and not get showers.
Yep.
Tomorrow we're going to take a dip in the Pacific and that will be our shower.
I don't know if you ever had a Q&A with Mateusz or if you've ever met him. I don't know if you know the guy, but let me just give you a little insight on his life. He is the biggest pushover, little biatch that you'll ever meet in your life, and you got to basically make every single decision for him because he won't make any decision himself. So
Sounds like you. So if you remember to the beginning of the video when we bought Big White Bread, we found giant white bread.
even bigger white bread.
It's the American dream right there. Another beautiful day here on our Pacific Northwest road trip. Currently we are somewhere in between Olympia, Washington and Portland, Oregon. And then we found this cool little place. We're gonna go get breakfast. It's called Country Cousin Family Restaurant. We're hoping to find like a...
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I've been stolen.
So when you are in a situation where the parking lines are skewed like this, can you park like this? Look at that. Look at that parking job. Look how much he's sticking out. Look at this space. Is this okay? Leave your answers in the comment below. And by the way, Mateusz was the driver.
Well, look at that guy. I did a lot better than him, so at least I'm not the worst. But yeah, we're gonna go test out some good American food.
Muszę ci powiedzieć, że moje jakieś bardziej mi pasuje chyba, wiesz?
So we've taken a nice little pit stop here on the Yale Lake Reservoir. First of all, the drive here is just absolutely beautiful. It's like we've been transported back a couple of months. Like you can see a real fall. The trees are just starting to go yellow over here. The grass is still green, like there's people still mowing their lawns. Like back home, I would bet that we already have snow, which is quite sad. But here it's like a real, true American fall. And you can actually see Mount St. Helens right there in the background, which is where we're going, which is a very world famous volcano. Look at this, I'm standing on a nice little dock here, swaying with the wind. It's warm enough where I can just stand outside with my t-shirt. It's absolutely beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Look at that.
You know what it means. Voulez-vous?
Okay.
Well guys,
Yep.
alrighty guys, we made it to our destination.
Oh yeah.
Mount St. Helens, look at that. It's beautiful. Wow. Looks like you could ski down all those like nice little runs. Alright, so we're just about ready to leave Mount St. Helens. We did a bit of a walk, but then McBob got scared of cougars because he only likes younger women. And now we're going to drive to the Oregon coast and go take a dip in the Pacific, taking a bit of a break, enjoying the views with a nice little Busch Light, a real American beer. Look at that. Took another little stop, pea bake for McBob. Just look how beautiful it is. Kind of looks like Mount Fuji in Japan. It's just like a standalone white mountain. Hey guys, so we're on the bridge and we're leaving Washington and we're about to be in Oregon. And we are officially in Oregon.
All right, here.
Oregon.
Oregon.
Entering Oregon.
They're taking the hobbits to Oregon.
Look at this.
Gino's coffee and teas.
Alrighty guys, so we made it to the coast. Oregon coast right on the other side. You can see the Washington coast.
Concrete jungle, weathering tomato. There's nothing you can do. Now you're in New York. Don't call me names. Don't laugh at me. Don't get your pleasures from my pain.
How bad can it be?
I went to
Bro, it's the biggest boat. We need to stop by it. What happened to our theme of stopping at big things?
It's so sick. It has like the rear paddle thing.
And that's the end of another wonderful day here on our Pacific Northwest road trip. Tomorrow we are going to start heading back home, but we will still do a little bit of the Oregon coast before heading back to Portland and then towards Alberta. And then we got our car ready, our camping. And look at this. Wow. Look at this. Wow. It's actually nice and cozy. It gets pretty warm at night.
We exit it on the right. Why
Alrighty, another day here on our road trip, which is slowly coming to an end. We now find ourselves deep in the Oregon North Coast. Just look how beautiful these lush forests are. We're gonna go on a walk right now, take a bit of a break from driving, and go right in there.
Trees fused together here.
Look at this, guys. We finally made it to the Pacific Ocean on the Oregon coast. There's tons of people surfing here. It's like a nice little cove. There's big waves. That's the forest we came out of. Look at that. Alrighty, guys, we have decided to change into our swimming shorts and go for a swim in the Pacific Ocean. It's looking very, very inviting today. Waves are quite big. It's quite chilly. So it looks a little bit scary. But what's a Pacific Northwest road trip without going into the Pacific, right? Dumb. Welcome to Bad Decisions. This is swimming in the Pacific in the middle of November. Alrighty, guys, the swim in the Pacific in November has been completed. It was very, very refreshing, very cold, but we did it. Great success. Black sand beach.
so sandy.
It's a black sand beach, I didn't even notice. Whoa. And now we're gonna get back in the cars, dry up a little bit, and continue our road trip towards Portland. And then home. Made ourselves some lovely coffee in the AeroPress, which was my birthday present from McBob. Alrighty, boys, so it's our last stop here on the Oregon coast, and we're in a town called
Hey
Tillamook.
guys, last stop in the Oregon coast.
Every time I film, this guy decides
And
to
I
film.
think it's because
He's the biggest coffee
we
fan.
stopped here and
Anyways, we're in Tillamook, which is our last stop here on the Oregon coast. And in my lovely little Daily Planet book, I read that this is a massive cheese producing town. And the whole town smells like manure, which it does. It does. It really smells like manure because there's tons and tons of cows. And that's the Tillamook Creamery, and we're gonna go sample some cheese and some milk. Woo!
produce feed for cows. Due to the terrible gases released by Matros as we entered the town, they had to close.
Ladies and gentlemen, so after close consideration, we think that we're just going to drive through Portland. We're not going to get out unless we see something worthwhile, worth getting out. And even if we're going to try to keep it to maybe 15-30 minutes, because we're still trying to see a few things today. And as you can see, we're running out of sun. Sun is very important to have when you're trying to see cool things. It's hard to see without it. But something that you don't need the sun for is driving. In fact, lots of people don't like driving in the dark, so I think it's going to be nice and clear. We're going to try to gain a little bit of area because we do have about 15 hours of driving left to get back to Calgary and not a lot of time. So right now, if we do fall asleep early today, we would leave ourselves 7 hours of driving tomorrow and 7 hours the day after, and that's a lot of hours. So we're going to try to gain a little bit of area tonight. We'll see where we sleep, but we're enjoying the views as we drive.
Is that okay? Alright everyone, so we've left Portland and we are kind of slowly on our way home here. But we pulled over just along the banks of the Columbia River at Multnomah Falls. I think that's how you pronounce it. because apparently it's like a very cool thing to do. And there's this little creek here, and there's like massive fish, and we read up that during their mating season or whatever, hatching season I think, which lasts from October to December, which is right now, they swim this creek and they're absolutely huge. We saw like 5 of them. They're massive. What's the name of the salmon? Coho salmon. So this guys, we made it to the Multnomah Falls. I don't know if you can see, but they go up, like all the way up there, down and down here.
I wonder if this will help.
Wow. So that's the bridge. That's one side of it. Second part of the bridge. I'm standing right above the falls here. It's the water. That's the little part we were standing at. And then that's the back side of the falls. See how tall it goes. Wow. And then you can see all the water spraying. That's so cool. Look at that. All right, so we're almost here. We're very close to the viewpoint. That's where we are right now. And I believe actually right now we are above where the falls fall down, because you can hear the river coming down through here. So we actually climbed above it. It was like a 25-minute walk, so it wasn't too bad. That's where we're going. Multnomah Falls viewpoint. Let's go. All right, guys, so we made it to the top of the waterfall. You can see the river there as it crashes down. And that's where we were down there. As you can kind of see, there's another mini waterfall here that starts it and it goes down. Ooh. I think that was my first night hike, don't you think?
Must have been. Pretty good if I don't say so myself.
Alright, so it's our last day here on the road trip. Another Walmart slept at. And I wanted to show you a little surprise that we picked up along the way in rural eastern, well, kind of mid-central Oregon. Ready? Are you ready? We found a Trump sign. Actually, we asked the lady for it and she gave it to us.
So we're having a little bit of a problem. Our range dropped to 0 kilometers. And also we're not burning like close to what the, like we're falling in the range faster than we're actually passing kilometers. So I'm scared there's something wrong with the car. It doesn't matter. We can go to Circle K right now because it's right next to the road. We can fill up a few liters. And then we'll make our way to Costco. But yeah, when we do pull up, I'm gonna check if there's heat radiating from any of the wheels, because maybe there's some kind of friction. Maybe one of the brakes is slightly touching or something, because yeah, something's wrong. Well, it is the final stretch. I guess the home stretch. This is where shit goes bad, eh? But that's okay. Oh, that's out of service. That's not, no. You have it on the left side, right? So safe when you buy 2 camos.
Whoa. Little pit stop on the way home. We are in a town called Walla Walla, which is the wine capital of Washington. Look at these cute little buses they have here. We're going to walk in this quaint little town and explore the main street and then thrift store because McBob.
I don't like Super.
Alrighty guys, so we've left Walla Walla and we are on our way driving. Turns out we don't have any service here, so we can't really access Google Maps, but we do have a map of Washington and we do have this little navigation thing. So we generally know where we are and we are generally convinced we're going in the right direction. While driving, I am playing Passenger Princess and I am reading a new book I picked up in Walla Walla, which is The Real Anthony Fauci by Robert F. Kennedy.
Is it generally or genuinely?
Genuinely.
Genuinely know where we're going, or generally?
Eyes on the road, man. Well, look at that, guys. We pulled over one more time because we saw this picturesque house. Look how beautiful it is. Look how quiet it is. Open roads, open fields, not a soul in sight.
Look how much space there is. What if I had a big old van? Or one of those H1 hump?
5 minutes later, another little pit stop because Bob found this cool bus. Look out, we're gonna go take a picture.
Stops like these will make you...
We just pulled over for a little pit stop, and these views are spectacular here. Look at this. Absolutely wonderful. Just gonna go a little higher here because there's some sort of duck. Look at the sun. Wow.
Appropriate comments. Aan moim telefonem, aan moim. Wyśleć mi, okej, wyśleć.
Alrighty guys, we stopped at a random drive-in called the Viking Drive-In. And we're gonna get some burgers and some milkshakes. So we did a quick stop here. We are still in Idaho on our way to Montana where we will be spending the night, and we have hit snow. Look at this. We believe there's, oh, we're in Montana?
Yeah, we passed that a while ago.
Yeah, this is Montana, first time in Montana. There's some sort of ski resort here, I believe. Down there's the highway. And then you can't really see, but just the stars here are insane. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so it's our last night here on the great road trip to the Pacific Northwest. Unfortunately, we have not been loyal to Walmart for the last night, and we've chosen this little gas station here in Port Regis, Montana. Bit of driving left for tomorrow. We're gonna have like 9-8 hours maybe ish, but that's good because I don't know, we'll go to Montana, which is supposed to be beautiful, and we might see some bison and stuff along the way. Car's been set up. Our sleeping quarters are almost ready. You can see my pillow here, sleeping bag. This guy's making a mess as always, but that's okay.
Why are you...
Anyways, good night guys, and see you tomorrow for the last day. Very sad. Good morning from Montana. We are just packing up, getting ready to head on the road and head back home and see what today brings us. Pretty exciting trip. We're gonna drive through Montana and then through Glacier National Park for the first time in our lives. Coffees are just ordered, and then yeah.
Zdjęcie. Nagraj troszkę. Some krowy. Nagraj, it's bardzo ważne. Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. We're driving through Maine right now, and the grass is covered with a layer of ice. In Poland, it's called Shron. It's like Tron with a sh. And it makes it look very gray. It makes it look kind of like covered in ash. Like,
So McBob finally succumbed to my wishes and pulled over because we found cows. Look at all these cows. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, there's calves. So
we are now leaving the farmland and entering into the mountains. You can see that little valley we're going to be riding through. So far it's been very beautiful. Lots of meaningful talks, lots of meaningful songs, lots of fooling around and dicking around as men do and should.
yeah, I agree.
Earth and all its people. God says he will flood the land and that Noah should build a massive houseboat to preserve his family along with pairs of every kind of animal. His great-grandson, the child of Jacob, produced the...
Well, look at this, guys. We just hit 3,000 kilometers. Of course, McBob wasn't paying attention, so it's a little bit over. You had one job.
No! It's not true! I had many jobs. I had the driving.
It is unimportant.
read your book. How about you read your book, huh? Huh? To all the people watching who are vaccinated, enjoy life, you know? Enjoy life, because you really don't know how and when you're gonna go. So I think this is so crucial to live every day as if it was your last. Okay? And God bless America. And God come into the soul of Fauci. Hey guys, Mike Bob here, and
Mateusz Ławinowicz.
and we're signing out. We consider this
This is the end of the
great
road
adventure over for now. Till next time.
trip. We did 3,600 kilometers approximately. We went to 4 states, all in 7 days, and we slept at what? 6 Walmarts and a gas station. Amazing.
Amazing. New experiences only. No experiences only. Always fun. See you guys in the next one.
Bye.